Hey, real quick, before we start this episode, I want to say there's another Look at Dish coming out. It's a holiday special. Lamb shank ragu with risotto comes out on Friday. It's by far our best episode.
Yeah.
Saw the final cut tonight. Fucking unbelievable. The boys did a great job. The editing's incredible. You were wonderful.
I think it might be the best meal you've ever made.
By far.
Yeah.
Both the best episode, best meal ever made. You were incredible 90% of the time. You got blacked out. Well, fucking, you got to put some edits in there when he gets drunk as shit.
I couldn't
Doesn't
make it
let
to
the meal
final
finish.
meal.
He's got to eat. You got to feed the boy. He's pecking the whole fucking time. It's unbelievable. The comedy in this thing, we stopped by a bar. We stopped by a dollar store to get fleeced from an Asian woman. It's so much comedy. If you've never been, go to patreon.com/StuffIsland. Sign up for the Look at This tier. We also have a Look at This cocktail hour coming out on the 28th, our very first. Check it out.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Now listen to this Exterminator talk about rats.
No, I'm just hyped about my new hoodie.
That should be exterminated. This is perfect because this is our first non-comedian guest.
Yeah.
And we're fucking excited to
This is the regular guy edition.
This is a regular guy edition.
Yeah. So
which is so much
all right. Thanks.
so much better.
Yeah. So no, I when I saw you, I was like, I know this fucking guy from somewhere. But I don't know. You look like that actor.
Probably just the bar.
No, I never saw you there.
I've
before.
seen this guy around.
What do you want?
I swear, I thought he was the guy from Cabaret. You know Alan Cummings?
No.
Yeah, I
Oh.
get that a lot.
Dude, you must.
I get that a lot.
Because you look like him.
Yeah.
And I was like, but then I was like, nah, he's too, he's
Straight?
too manly.
Yeah. He's gay. He's gay, right?
I don't
Alan
know.
Cummings?
I think he's bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's
gotta
open
be.
it. Yeah. That's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be to make it in Hollywood. You got to be at least by.
I'll suck a dick to get a nice paycheck, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
To be in
I'm
Cabaret.
leaving. I don't know. I'm out of here.
It's just a casting couch.
Yeah.
You start blasting it.
Actually, why you're, the reason why you're here.
You're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
We're both horny, haven't jerked off for 4 days. Take your shirt off. Relax.
Pest control.
Yeah.
Are bed bugs as bad as people say they are?
They're pretty bad.
Are they invincible?
No.
First time Chris has locked away questions.
No,
Dude, it's hot as
Let's get down to brass
Yeah,
tacks.
no. They're easily. Yeah.
They're easily killable?
Yes.
Let's not get to know this guy. Bed bugs.
Yeah.
If you
They're
know
all
what
over
if you
me.
know what you're doing, you can take care of it.
Yeah, the eggs, though. The eggs last forever.
Nothing really kills the egg except like
Jesus.
certain dusts. But what we do is we steam treat the bed. So the steam, the heat kills the eggs.
Does it ever work, though?
Oh.
Is it ever
Yeah.
in your head, though? Are you ever really cured? You ever get an STD?
No.
Never once.
No.
You can't say that on...
No, I never have. Well,
Okay.
no.
All right.
No.
Well, I have.
I didn't. Okay.
And
Crabs?
even when you get the cure, I got the steam treatment. I took a pill.
Right.
Dude, I swear to God, one time we had bed bugs, and
You weren't here.
no, in Philly.
Oh.
I had bed bugs.
I bet you said we had them too.
No,
You weren't there? No, I meant in my house. Jesus Christ.
my room. It wasn't in my room, but we called. First of all, everything you read online is like you can't get rid of them. It's impossible.
It's tough.
They last
It's
forever.
tough.
A guy came over. I swear to God, with that that little pump that like Bill Murray has in Ghostbusters. Like wandered around the house and was just like hitting stuff with it, and I was like, "This is fraud. There's no way this is
No,
gonna
that
do
actually is
anything."
real.
They were
real.
gone. Yeah.
There was a dude, my best friend growing up, his uncle, I'm not going to say his name, his uncle would tell stories. He was an exterminator, and he drove around in his truck, and he would tell stories to somebody if they pissed him off. He had a southern drawl. He's from like Virginia. And he'd go, I gave that motherfucker water. And at first, we were 13 years old, like, what? He's like, yeah, he got a big problem. I didn't like the way he talked to me. I gave that motherfucker water. So they fill the big canisters up with chemicals, and it's only water. And he goes around, just takes their money and goes, fuck them. Which is amazing.
You ever hit anyone with the water treatment?
I mean, of course. But it's It's not because I'm angry at
Yeah.
them. It's because it's cost effective.
Yeah,
You know, like, put them if I don't need it. You know?
Yeah, like a bartender forgetting one ingredient in a drink. Well, yeah, you know, sometimes I fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with that like cheap, fast, good thing. It's like you want it fast, you want it cheap.
Yeah.
Can't be good.
Right. Exactly.
You get a little water in the mix.
You select it from the left side of the menu. You'll have roaches forever. I had bed bugs here when Shane first moved here. We had a lot of couch surfers, and we got rid of everything. It was
Threw
just
everything away.
everything. Yeah,
I mean, that's expensive. You know?
I know.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, here's the point of the STD thing.
Get back to STD.
No, hold on.
Pest control.
It's an,
I don't treat that, Tommy.
yeah. I put that bitch in a bag and I put it on the curb like an old mattress. No, I'm saying
She's infested.
it's still psychological, even though you think you took care of the problem,
Right.
Then you still go, did it really?
Yeah.
Did that one pill I took get rid of my
Right.
Yeah.
penis mites or whatever? the fuck?
Yeah.
Or do I need to like worry about this for a long time? Turns out you worry about it for a long time.
Yeah.
And people coming in the house after that happened, after I got rid of shit, I was like, whoa, take your jacket off,
You know what it is?
because they're like friends of like open micers and shit.
Yeah.
Dungy, dirty,
There was,
dirty.
yeah, the people who travel. a
Travel.
lot, Yeah.
Yeah, on low budget.
Psychologically, people get really fucked up from that.
Yeah.
Like that's where I would always like people like me because I could talk to like
Yeah.
I'm always like calm down. So after I deal with them, they're like I feel so much better.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's really just calming people down.
And this is
Well, that's
why
huge because when the doctors give you the STD pills, they got real bad. They don't.
got bad news.
They don't. They're not like this is how this works.
Yeah.
It's gonna take care of this. It's like it's not a problem.
they just say take this and shut the fuck up.
yeah. And you go like, did they just?
Well, this is why he's probably
Is this
got
with the
repeat
pump?
customers
What?
if they're that fucking dirty.
Yeah.
You know, because you're like, I got a guy I trust. He talked to me like a therapist. He made me feel like everybody gets this sometimes.
right.
Yeah.
Your dick's gonna ooze pus here and there. All you gotta do is come back to me. We'll talk
Yeah.
about
I've
it.
seen this before.
The first guy I ever went out with that I worked for, he said it's not about killing roaches and mice. It's about making a friend.
Damn.
And I was like, you know what? He's
Put it
right.
on a fucking t-shirt, dude.
But isn't that with everything? right?
Yeah.
You know? So making a
You
friend.
see why you're on our couch? What a job. He's
It's about-
Foley. He's Foley with a squirt gun of water.
But it's a little bit about killing roaches and mice.
It
you know?
is.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they give you more of a chance if they like you.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you have guys in the business that like, you know how some people signed up for the Marines to actually kill foreigners at war?
Yeah.
They get off on fucking murder.
Oh, sure.
And they're like, I can get rid of this
Anger,
ick I got.
this
and this,
hatred I have. Yeah, sure.
Are there dudes that just like really hate?
I think they're evil people.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, but did you get into pest control because you were like, I can't stand
No,
these fucking
no.
varmints?
No, it was just
Cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much cocaine.
Well, I used to work. It would be in bars a lot late night too, so there was always a lot of partying back then.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so a lot of fun.
You're done now.
Oh, I'm retired.
Yeah.
Not from pest control, from
Yeah.
partying.
Yeah. I'm that old Cy Young winner in the just going. Call me in, dude. I know I'm retired, but maybe one more tune ain't gonna hurt nobody.
I still got it. Yeah.
Let me see if I do.
It's that movie, The Rookie or whatever.
No, I think when I had my heart issues, that's when my
Partying stopped.
It
Yeah.
had to. It had a little.
That's kind of that's a blessing.
It was.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. On the blow.
Oh,
Pills, blow. you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Listen, it's what we do.
run the gamut.
Dude, just having a coked up exterminator whipping around your place, doing it in half the time, that's
That's
the goal.
It's hard enough to stay out of the bars, let alone if you're going in there every day for work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true. Thank God I don't.
And you're
yeah.
down there with all like the free beer, I call it.
No, but
little taste of this, little taste of that.
no, but I mean everywhere you go, like Maggie's. Like if I'm done, he's like, "You done for the day?" I'm like, "He goes, you want a drink?" I'm like, "I gotta go," because
Yeah.
I know I'll be there for 3 hours.
Yeah, good for you.
Get home at 9, 10 o'clock.
Well, that's maturity. That's age.
Yes,
Wow, I can't wait to get there.
you'll get there.
I got there with age. Just leaving going, I can't. But do you go home? You enjoy cocktails.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not a big drinker, but
You just told me to pick you a bottle of vodka. That's a very big drink.
look at the text. I said I don't drink a lot, but I do like vodka when I drink.
I just saw vodka going, wah, wah, wah.
You wanted vodka for the house. I think.
I don't drink vodka. I was like, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah.
to have the strongest wine
I'll get him the
possible.
nicest vodka I can find.
No, it's nice. It's nice vodka, but it's not that. There's no such thing as nice vodka. It's dog shit. That's how I knew you weren't a drinker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, vodka's for vermin.
All right.
I thought, does vodka smell the least? What smells the least?
It smells the least and
Think
tastes the
vodka.
least.
Vodka.
It's,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
very. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
Scotch or.
it's water.
So
with
wouldn't that
I
mean
hate
you're a heavy
gin.
drinker
Oof.
though? It smells the least. You like? I feel like when people are drinking vodka, they're hiding it. I saw that.
Oh
on
no,
Mad
it still
Men
comes
one
out of
time.
the. It's still
Oh, you can smell it.
High
If you're
end.
not a
Yeah.
drinker, you can smell it. You know
no,
what
it
I
still
mean?
emits like an alcohol. Like
Yes.
if you drank a half a bottle of bourbon or a half a bottle of vodka, you still smell like you drank bourbon
Yeah.
or vodka. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The thing is taste. It just tastes like straight fire as opposed to flavors. Gin is a floral vodka
Yeah.
with other notes of hindenberries and
Oh, gin is just.
I'm just naming German towns.
Gin is evil. I hate
Gin
it.
rules.
You like gin?
Oh yeah, I came around big on
what do
gin.
you
Yeah.
You have a
Whatever's
drink
in
or-
front of me. Yeah, I got into gin. Gin's good. Whiskey, bourbon,
Tequila,
tequila,
mezcal.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
say them all.
Drink
Chris.
everything.
Yeah.
I
So
don't.
it's not
yeah.
one thing you always order.
No,
You're not
no,
like,
no,
I
no,
need
no.
my, you know,
No, yeah, I like.
my Pappy Van Winkle.
Fuck that. I had
You ever
that
have
once.
that?
20. You're 20 year
It's good shit.
in Seattle.
Expensive, but good.
It was $150.
Yeah.
Stupid. You ever hear the story of Pappy Van Winkle?
No.
Apparently, it got knocked off. There was an insider from the distillery
Something,
Yeah.
that had a connection to the mob. Told them they got done this one batch. They took all of the batch, and then like privately or they secured it, and then just
yeah.
jacked the fucking prices. So everybody thought it was like something fancy. It's like no, they just got stolen.
I think it was. I don't even think was it the mob. For some reason, I remember watching a documentary. It was just like guys that worked there, and then they buried the barrels in like just in the dirt, like in their
Like making a cave?
shitty house. What?
For temperature
Sounds
control.
like the owners did that just to jack their prices.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds
They
good.
got robbed.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
not that many barrels left.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
And
find
there's
out in
like
the
a
comments
national
when they
news
call me
story
a
and
fucking
everything.
idiot. So, dude, you told me a story about rats out front of Anthony Bourdain's restaurant. I don't know if you remember this.
Down that was on Park Avenue, right?
Yeah.
La Halle?
There was wasn't there like a law firm next to it? You started lining up giant rats and laying them out in front of a law firm. Am I mixing up stories?
No. It was a partner of mine that it wasn't that restaurant though. That restaurant, there was a thing to and this place is closed now, so I would never talk about an open restaurant.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But there was like
It's like a
thing that
attorney-client
went
privilege.
under the street. I think it was this restaurant. I don't want to get sued. So, and this guy who I worked for years ago, he trained me. He brought like a little. It was like a 22 or maybe a BB gun or something.
Yeah.
And the rats would just come out in this basement, like to this sewer, I guess you'd call it. And he would just
He would just
pick them
pop
off.
pumping.
Yeah, pick
Oh,
them off.
yeah.
But the story you're telling is I had a friend that I used to work with, and he had killed a bunch of rats. And then he was like, I went to throw them away. He goes, no. And he said, let's put them in front of the owner's door. The office. He goes, he'll fucking love it. And I go, dude, you're fucking insane. And sure enough, the guy was like, oh my God, it's fucking, you guys are the best. He like lined
Just
them up.
showing your work?
Yeah, it's about making a friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Look what I did for you.
Yeah.
That's what a cat does to
Yeah.
its owner.
Yeah.
Look what I
Yeah.
caught for you. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't ask you to kill that baby
So
squirrel.
yes, yeah, there was a couple stories mixed, but yes, that was an old my old partner. I'll just say that.
The same best friend I was talking about growing up with his uncle that was an exterminator, give him the water guy. I went to Drexel University, so did Chris. I stayed with them at Temple. It was barracks, dude. It was like it was a 3-story cabin.
Right.
There was no insulation. The walls were crazy. Painted floors so you could slide the furniture out for keg parties. No rugs.
This is at the school.
Yeah, well, off campus.
Okay,
just
it was
off campus.
Okay,
Yeah, it was in
wasn't
North
like-
Philly,
right,
proper
right.
North Philly.
Yeah, like Temple and Drexel, and I had Penn to a certain degree. Everyone lived off campus. Drexel and Temple, everyone
Temple-
lived.
this was
there
like-
was nobody like lived in dorms.
Right.
Yeah, this is off campus to the point without getting racial. You had to go to a bodega to get like egg by the egg,
Yeah.
cheese by the slice, butter by the
Yes.
stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You pick everything up and go, how much for this? That kind of shit. Without getting racial.
You're just code switching.
Too late. Yeah. So this dude, my boy Cooch, we had this rat that was so large. Cooch, yeah. Cooch and Anna. We had this rat that was so large that we named him because we couldn't get him, and he was a motherfucker.
And he was a rat. It wasn't a mouse.
Oh no, it was a rat.
You know the difference,
We've seen
right?
him.
Two different species.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you explain that for
Well, one is a mouse is a smaller. It's like a dog's. You got little chihuahuas, and then you got Great Danes.
Yeah.
But the same kind of thing, but it's a lot larger. And
Same family, different species.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's going on with rats in New York City? Can you
Chris, can I fucking finish?
He was going to tell me about
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
Yeah, all right.
But I'll tell you a story. My brother was a cop. What he would have to do when he was
Hang on to it.
about rats in the city. Go ahead.
So we called this dude Charlie, and there was 9 baseball players living in this 3-story house. That was just a frat house, essentially, but for baseball players. Total shithole. I mean, the open, large industrial size trash cans like you had with Shane and
Stinks like
West
booze
Philly
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's just So
Booze
Charlie
and
knew when
pine sol.
everyone was downstairs, and Charlie would run amok. And when he ran, it sounded like a young Chinese girl with heels on, like weight wise. Jesus Christ, I shouldn't use that example, but weight wise, like you could hear the pitter patter because there was no the distance between the floorboards and shit.
So it was
like-
in between. It
Yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, I got
And
you.
then we just listened to Charlie, and then we had to shut the lights off, and we got smarter about it. So Cooch would be dipping. He'd like put the dip down, just playing video games, and then we'd listen for Charlie, and he'd get ballsy. Charlie come down the stairs for a little bit of pizza,
Yeah.
and he had a rifle like that dude in Full Metal Jacket before he blows his fucking brains out in the urinal.
Yeah.
He had a rifle just slowly set right here, and he'd look at me, and I go, and it was just him and I, and the lights would dim a little bit more, and he would very slowly pull a rifle out and just wait, just like your boy, and he'd wait, and the whole time I'm trying not to laugh, not to bounce, not to fuck him up, and Charlie bucked the corner one time. Cooch hit a flathead pellet directly, what I thought was directly in the body.
Right.
Gone.
Nothing.
For 2 more months. This is how Charlie died. Charlie finally had enough, and he just came down the steps one time like a grumpy old dad. He was like, come down the steps.
Platoon.
We had just dude, all of us were up with shovel. We had a shovel, a broom. Everybody's got bats, chasing this giant rat. Dude, I'm not kidding, he was this big. He was, I don't know how big that is to you.
Pretty big.
It was a fucking rat that looked like a small dog. It was a toy dog running around until we beat him with a shovel.
You beat him to death.
We beat him to death. He would eat my protein. This is how I think he got so. I swear to God, we would hide because we're college, we're poor. We'd hide all of our things that like we thought were important to us.
Yeah.
So I had like
Whey
a big
protein.
bag of protein. Yeah, dude, it's fucking there's a baseball jocks.
Yeah.
So I put it like above my clothes, and Charlie would just get all the way up there, gnaw into it, protein powder everywhere, and this dude was just getting 10 pounds of lean muscle a month.
Yeah.
Maybe you had a little creatine mixed in there. Right?
We had creatine there.
Of course.
And dude was
Spending all day eating protein and dodging bullets. He's just fucking
training for war.
He's Rambo.
We got that motherfucker.
And nothing ever came back. It was done.
He was done, yeah. I mean, we'd had mice here and there, but nothing like a
Big
rat.
difference, right? You feel a little invaded.
Do rats, do they find a home and just chill?
They do
or
sometimes. Yeah, they get in. They get in.
What is the
Especially now. It's bad now. You wanted to add about
yeah,
the
just
city?
like
It's
why?
bad.
Well, like, is there some weird? Like, is there a conspiracy? Like, is there some type of
Is there a
symbiotic?
Jew rat taking over the entire rat community?
I'm not going to touch it.
No, but it's like, are they doing something good down there?
I just think that
Do they keep something clean? It's like, does it ever frustrate you that rat killing technology isn't advancing? Is it? Are you guys having conferences? What are we doing?
we're working hard, man.
No, but like,
there is
you talking to people.
there
What's
is-
the latest?
There is a city rat czar now. You know
Chris
that.
is giving the Bob talk from Office Space. What would you say you do? Here?
No, I just like.
Not gonna work here anymore anyway.
It's just like you almost. I guess it's like the start of every zombie movie ever. But it's like, don't you want to? There's got to be something you can give one rat, like the worst STD of all time, that has like a 6-month delay on it where they just start dying.
If you can make it, I would use it.
All right, this podcast is brought to you by Nutrafol. You don't have to choose between better hair growth and your health. Nutrafol provides whole body health approach for men that promotes healthier hair. There's no drugs, no compromises, just better hair. Men think they're going to lose their hair. It's inevitable.
Yeah,
It's not. You can take care of it now. I mean, I'm pretty good.
I heard after 35, that's like your hair.
Really?
Yeah,
It's like after 18, your eyes are
like if you're
whatever.
not balding at like 35, you're pretty much like.
You just thin up here.
Yeah, I think like obviously slowly, I guess over the course of your life may like wane a little bit, but I think you're in the clear after 35.
Yeah. I only lose hair from aggressive sex.
Chunks,
Just chunks. Of hair.
chunks of hair bitten out.
You should see her. Did
Gotta
you know
keep
that
it high and tight?
80% of men, she used to have long hair. 80% of men experience hair thinning in their lifetime. It's normal, but it doesn't have to be your fate. You can get ahead of the thinning with Nutrafol. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement, clinically shown to improve your hair growth, visible thickness, and visible scalp coverage. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements use physician-formulated, natural, science-backed ingredients. Their drug-free patent technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sexual health. That's the most important part. Does your bird work?
Yeah.
Great head of hair, but your bird is useless.
Yeah. You don't want to have drippy comes after you're trying to fix your hair, you know?
Your bird's got a whooping cough, but your hair looks great.
You'd think if you're like fucking your hair is getting rejuvenated that you'd be shooting ropes.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe it's drawing from the same
I
resource.
don't know. Somebody's been putting these pills in my drinks. Take the first step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter promo code StuffIsland. Find out why over 4,000 healthcare professionals recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo StuffIsland. That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code StuffIsland.
Displate. This podcast is sponsored by Displate as well. Displate is a one-of-a-kind metal poster designed to capture your unique passions. Displate created a 21st century canvas that's sturdy, magnet-mounted, and durable enough to withstand a lifetime of intense staring.
We need more.
Yeah.
They only sent us the pig and the cow. I could use a couple more.
I want a big metal map.
That would be nice for our tour.
Yeah. Map of the U.S.
And then you could put little magnets where we need to go.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Yes. That's what we need. We need a giant... Yeah. We'll tell them. Displate has both branded and artistic artwork. Okay, I'll take an artistic representation of the United States. They have over 1 million designs available for everyone, including official designs from brands like Star Wars, Marvel, DC Comics, Warner Brothers, and plenty of games and movies. They sent us a Batman one that was actually kind of sick. Each product is a high-quality design printed on metal and hand-signed by the master of production.
Damn.
That's a sick job. Displate master of production.
He just sits in a chair drinking whiskey all day. He's like, bring me another one. He doesn't do anything. He just signs off.
Yep. That's a poster. Sends it out. Yeah. It is. It's the worst when a poster gets crinkled. These don't crinkle. That's nice. Use the link in the description. The discount will be applied automatically at the checkout, or use code StuffIsland at the checkout to get 22% off 1 to 2 displates or 33% off for 3+ displates. That's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
Basically getting one free if you get 3. You know?
Yeah, you give one to your kid, college. It'd be nice to have one in college.
Yeah.
High school.
Oh, dude. Yeah, if you got like a college kid,
Just get
And,
like Britney Spears and some sexy gear right above your bed.
Just rack up the disc plates, send them off. Good Christmas present.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is anyone
It's just-
working on it?
They are, but it's just, trapping, baiting, trying to keep things clean.
Yeah.
Those restaurant sheds or whatever the hell they call them in the street, those where the people sit outside.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible. You know, the garbage falls under them.
Oh,
They live inside.
man.
Then the people who have the plants, it's just burrows in a 2-foot plant.
Oh, my
They're
God.
burrowing like they're in your backyard.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's bad.
And you can see the holes.
Yeah,
in,
that's a
Yeah.
burrow. We usually dust that or bait
well,
that.
outside of those, like the canopies they put on the street out front
Right.
of a restaurant,
Right.
any tree that's next to that canopy, you can see holes directly into the ground where they come up from the cement
Exactly. Yep.
and the subway system.
Yep. There are things now that we could use, like there's these, like steel wool. So it's like a big band. You roll it out and you can cut it to the size of that.
Cover
And
the
then
hole.
what you do is you dig down.
It's like what planters do,
Yes.
and people that have gardeners.
Right.
Yeah.
And
They
you
put that
tack it in,
plastic, tack it in, then
and then
put
you
the
cover
soil.
it so they can't burrow down. So that's
Yeah,
something.
but don't they chew through like concrete and shit?
Not.
Yeah, see, what about coming up with something that gave them like really bad gingivitis?
It would,
You know what I mean?
They lose
Just
their teeth?
their teeth rot out of their head and then they can't do anything.
I mean, they're working on stuff day and night, Chris.
What's the news from the front? Yeah. What's the...
Do you think there are like rat killers in lab coats around a circle?
I
going-
just imagine there's some guy somewhere who you're like, why can't we get rid of all these rats? And they're
Right,
like, you can't
or
get rid of...
sterilize them,
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
right? Just to stop the breeding
Yeah.
cycle. You
Well,
know,
I
there
just
are
imagine.
things- there
I
are
imagine
things.
someone just going like, you can't get rid of all the rats. They're an important part of just something.
now I'm starting to get your conspiracy theory idea.
It's like, does something feed on the rats? Are the rats eating cockroaches or something? It's like if you killed them, then this other thing would get thrown way out of whack.
Yeah, is there a give and take?
Not really. There's just a lot of
They
them.
don't
and
offer
they breed
anything.
like crazy.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans.
Do they give birth?
Kinda.
You ever get called into one of those jobs?
I got 40 Puerto Ricans behind my drywall.
No comment, Senator.
No, but like I do understand what you're trying to say.
Because I fall hook, line, and sinker to those commercials where it's like the ant bites a little bit of the thing and they bring it back
Bring
to
it
the
back,
nest
and
then
and
they
they
kill-
fucking
Yeah, I
devastated.
mean-
It's like,
Yeah.
I want to
like
see
they
that
said
happen.
with the roaches, they would bring it back, and then they eat him, and then they all die.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really just finding them and killing them.
Yeah.
Baiting, trapping. You guys still have issues here at all, or nothing?
No, I mean not until fucking BMM sledgehammered my wall, which apparently I've been getting comments that roaches are going to come up through this hole behind that painting.
Where are they going
Is
to
that
come
true?
up from, though?
Yeah,
Who's downstairs?
Well, downstairs they renovated downstairs like 5 years ago, and
Is that the famous bathroom I was just in? The one
Yeah.
that you didn't have? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Did I send you pics? I'll send you a
No,
couple.
but you told me about it.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
The mirror was too high or too low.
Too high.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
Chris was on a
mirrors.
fucking.
Yeah.
We had to pull his couch in there for him to brush his teeth.
I told you he's the Dalton of podcasting. I thought you'd be bigger. Remember that movie? He looks huge. He does.
Oh, yeah, no.
But you're perfect.
Very small.
Perfect. No, perfect.
Well, not for the mirror.
One small change. You're back, baby.
I need to get some lifts.
I thought like there's dirty jobs. Remember? Also,
Yes.
you hear this?
What the fuck's going on
What
out
is
there?
that?
The cops on my walk to meet Declan, the cops were shutting off certain roads. I don't know if there's like a
Oh, wait a minute.
Palestine parade tomorrow or some shit.
When's the tree lighting was this week? Because I know they were.
That's in Manhattan.
Yeah, but they were protesting it, so maybe they're. I don't know.
Yeah, they're
moving
getting
them.
ready for a protest for sure.
Something-
They're
Wait,
shutting off
what?
all these roads.
Protesting the tree lighting.
No, well, they tried to stop the tree lighting. The protesters,
Why?
because they want to back Hamas.
Wait, is that really what it is?
Yeah, no. These are people. I mean, these are lunatics.
Yeah.
They're fucking loons.
Yeah. You ever see these like Portlanders that sit in the middle of a highway because oil?
Did you see the guy down in Central America that these people were sitting there? He was American. He was down there. They wouldn't get out of the road. He just took out his gun and started shooting them, right?
Oh, the old man.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't he kill one?
He killed 2 of them.
Yeah. That's so great. That's
know,
an exterminator.
Part of you is like, oh, what a fucking loon. But the other part is like,
Yeah.
get them out of the way. I'm trying to go to work.
You got to prove a point.
I'm all for people protesting
Yeah.
and their rights, but don't fuck with me.
It's
dude.
like
I'm
a
trying to work.
judge. It's like a judge in the court of law saying, "I got to make an example out of you. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you way more years than you deserve right now.
Yeah.
You're going to get 20 years for something you deserve 5.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I give you 5, it's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
And now people are going to go, I can't do that no more.
I
and it's
always
just-
feel they should do that with animal abuse. You know,
Same.
people like,
yeah.
oh, it's just a misdemeanor. Imagine if you beat up your dog and then they're like 20 years. Be like, what?
Oh God.
No one ever hit their fucking dog again.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. I agree with that because as someone who's beating up their dog is
Scumbag.
yeah, and like they're not coming back.
No.
You know what I mean? That's not you don't recover from hitting
No,
a
it's
dog.
like pedophilia.
Yeah,
It's just ingrained in
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You're going to do that to a person.
Right.
Yeah.
Most. What do they say? Most serial killers start killing animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like cutting off the heads of cats and shit.
However, there's certain ingredients that are necessary for serial killers. It's abuse at a very young age, sexual predation. They have to be.
This just took a dark turn.
Yeah, yeah.
What have you heard?
I
You said
started
you
it, I
listened to
think.
the show.
It was my fault.
What do you
Sorry.
think we're talking about? Cockroaches the whole fucking time. You got to get in the
you know?
pedophilia.
It's true.
To pedophilia.
Pedophilia.
I don't know.
Nice restaurant name.
Well, I don't know about that.
yeah.
Here we have a no
What's on the
cockroach.
menu?
Just P apostrophe
Whatever you're
Dephilia.
like.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pedophilia. Pedophilia. It's an inside joke just for
Yeah,
us.
yeah. It could be the hottest restaurant ever.
It could, dude.
Yeah.
Just hot kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hot kid waiters at pedophilia.
Send your comments to Tommy.
Don't worry. Your business is fine. You know, it might boom. You might become a famous exterminator. You might be just all dripped
Famous.
out in gold. You know what I
Be
mean?
nice. It would be nice.
What pest bothers you the most?
People.
100%.
No, I mean, as far as the toughest,
Yeah,
like, or
just annoying or like
Flies.
Flies.
Flies are fucking annoying. Fruit flies in bars.
Dude, they can dodge one of those electric.
They don't really work. The
They-
electric things. They
it's
don't really
so
go
hard
for
to
that.
get one.
But mostly it's just, you just got to clean. You just got to find that piece of fruit or clean the lines.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But
it's
that's
a
why
pain
the
in the
bar,
ass, and it's a summer thing too.
Yeah.
bar managers save a lot of money not cleaning the lines. You can taste how sour a beer is because they're cheap.
Oh my
They're cheap
God.
motherfuckers.
Not any of
Yeah.
those places we met.
Nah, we
No, no, no.
No.
We don't go. We go to the good places.
We go
Yeah.
to the good places for that reason. Irish bars in Manhattan, all sour beers.
Yeah, yeah.
Because some cocksucker from
They don't want to spend the money.
across the land.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cheap fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to any shitty Irish bar and you order anything besides a like Bud Light or Miller
Even
Lite or
that.
something,
Bud Light it tastes like fruit roll up.
You
I'm
just
saying,
gotta
but
get
it's like the line you will
bottles.
like because they're never pouring those.
Oh, yeah.
Anything besides that. Yeah.
Dude,
You can
Goose-
just taste. Yeah, yeah.
a sour Goose Island in an Irish pub in
Oh my
in
God.
Midtown
Sam Adams.
will literally make me load my gun. Not for anyone else, just to blow my fucking palate out of my skull. Tell me the worst story you've ever.
I just want what's the worst pest? Like
That's what I mean. Experience
flies,
you've
but I
ever-
mean like cockroaches. You got to see an infestation of cockroaches that you can't believe.
pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you flip the lights on and they're just crawling over everything.
What's
Do
your
you ever?
first?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I was gonna go. Fucking. Do you ever walk into like a hoarder's house and they're like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened."
I was in,
And
I
you
was
gotta
in a
be like,
building.
"Look at them." This is
I was in a
gonna be-"
building. I
There's a
can show,
Pizza Hut village in the corner.
I can show you pictures. I was in a building and they were like, you're gonna go in here. It's gonna be bad, whatever. And you couldn't even get in the front, and you just look sideways and everything, and the roaches were just coming out into the hallway. This was a nice building.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
So they had to get cleaning people and just throw everything. So I was like hanging out in the hallway while they were throwing shit out because the roaches were just going everywhere.
Oh my
And it
god!
went to the bare bones and I just nuked the place. I hate to use that terminology.
I love it.
It's
Yeah.
not professional.
What are you talking about?
But
Yes,
I
it
just
is.
went crazy. I went there about 4 or 5 times.
Do you put on like a space suit and an
If you're doing
N95
like a
mask?
fogging, like aerosols, you could do that. But
Yeah.
not really. You just wear
What do you call it when you air bomb? Right, a bomb. You bomb.
It's a fogging or a bomb. You can call it a bomb.
yeah.
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 I don't like to do that because it kind of drives them, Like
do you-
I'm more of a, Like
Kill
this-
him with
You're a
kindness.
delicate murderer.
I'm more like special forces. You
Yes.
go
Yeah.
like house by house, fucking find them, kill them, move on to the next. If you just carpet bomb them, some of these fuckers are gonna get away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
So
like
you're tiptoeing with a little
so
candle.
you want to go send in the fucking
Damn, dude.
the Rangers, bro.
You just
the
throwing
SEALs.
you just throwing down night goggles. Just
Dude, I love watching. Those are like YouTube shorts and shit I see all the time. Where it's just,
exterminators and night gog?
it's like guys out in like in the middle of the boonies or whatever. They're like in the middle of the mountains and they got like rats everywhere. And they'll literally throw on night vision goggles and
start
just snipe them
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
under a porch. Yeah. And they literally flip and go belly up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that at farms because you don't want to use chemical. you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
Because then, other things start eating the
Isn't
dead
that the
rodent.
shit they do to warthogs from a helicopter?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're actually pigs down in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Feral
Yeah.
pigs.
It's bad.
Yeah.
There's like millions of them, hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Damn, I'm hungry.
But I know a guy. I know a guy that actually is on. He's got a great YouTube. He teaches minks to like go into the holes and get the rats and kill. And he actually trained a fucking lizard. He trained a lizard because it's skinny, and it goes in, brings them out, and kills them. It's wild. It's something the Mink Man. You got to check him out.
See,
I'm
why
not
aren't they doing
giving
that
him
in
a
New
plug? But
That's
I
fine.
enjoy it.
I'll check them out.
He's good. He's a good dude.
Aren't there like rat killing dogs?
Yeah, little like terriers. He trains them too.
Yeah.
And they'll go. Actually, they've brought them to New York before. I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
They're like going on the dumpsters and
Yeah, but that's
I know.
you're only
They don't.
yeah, you're not getting. Yeah. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
you're not making a dent.
that's
You're not
for
making
that
After
guy.
a week, the terrier's
Yeah,
just like,
no,
fuck it, dude. I quit.
That's
Yeah.
just for that guy to get a trip to New York. He lives in Wisconsin. He's
Right.
like, you
Yeah,
want to
he's in the
go
middle of
help
nowhere.
out something, pal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to New York.
We're all going to New York. We're seeing a big show.
Yeah.
Dude, the terriers. I've seen. There's another animal, groundhogs. I want to say.
Yeah.
I've seen a dog go like dig holes and rip up these bigger animals.
They're going after like probably like prairie
dogs.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Tearing them.
trashing them
But
up.
then the guy you have to train them because their instinct is to eat the thing, So they're like, he trains them, he'll yell at it and he'll drop them.
And give 'em food.
And then talk about what my guy did in front of the office. They put them all out. So you see like 100 fucking rats. and the guy who owns the farm's like, whoa.
This guy
What do I pay?
Damn.
So pretty fucking funny.
See, that shit rules. Does the
Yeah,
cat
yeah.
thing actually work? Just having a cat in your place will keep mice away?
Cat has to be a killer. It has to be a killer. I've seen
Yeah.
a cat sitting there like this, and the mice are just running back and forth. He's just like, when are you going to feed me? He doesn't give a fuck.
What a great answer.
But if he's, if
I
he's
was never expecting an
Yeah,
answer.
cat-
I
yeah,
thought-
he's a killer.
Dude, that's fucking
if
incredible.
he's
Really?
a killer, you're gonna get. I've been in a restaurant. They've had a cat, and it's a killer. Like he's just dropping them off in front of his owner.
Yeah.
And then the
Like a
health department
1945
comes,
German, it just
health
goes right
department comes and they're just like, you can't have a cat here. And the owner's like, oh shit. All right, brings him home. 2 days later, it's fucking mice everywhere because they're just like, like coast
Yeah.
is clear. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Oh,
the same
yeah.
way with humans.
Yeah.
Like, do you have it in you to save
Yeah.
that woman on the train? Or are you just going to go, "Ooh."
But get out your phone.
I got work
Tom,
tomorrow
Get out
early.
your phone. Ooh, let's
Yeah,
check
yeah,
this
yeah.
out.
Or, are you a filmer or are you a killer, Chris?
Right.
I know, but see, this is part of what I'm talking
I
about.
met your cat.
It's like, we
I don't
got
think
the
it's a
cats.
killer.
We got the cats.
I don't think it's a killer.
They're ready to kill. Oh, my guy upstairs?
No.
No, you should see him.
No, he's too nice.
You should see him with a toy.
He's too chill.
You should see him with a toy. He goes nuts.
There's one of our mutual
Even
friends
birds outside the window.
eating birds.
No, he's just staring at you like he wants to fucking get through the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pissed.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I want to see a
Be.
body count.
He could
Yeah.
be a killer. He could be.
He was hunting. He was hunting around the stove a couple times. Just waiting.
Probably looking for food.
No, he was looking for mice, dude.
Chunky
Don't
and
talk
lazy.
shit about my fucking
Chunky,
dog, bro.
chunky and lazy. I've seen
But
there's-
that's the thing. You could have these restaurants with cats in them, fucking mice up, but you're not allowed to have a cat.
You're not allowed to do it. Oh,
This is what I'm talking about.
Would you
This
want to
is-
go to a restaurant where there's 4 fucking cats around
No, I
your
want
veal
one
bar?
that's fucking murdering mice.
if they're in the basement, nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Can you have mice upstairs and not downstairs?
Sure.
So they go to where it's weak?
Or just, where it's just accessible, like if there's openings there. And a lot of times mice go in and up, like if it's a 5-story building, we'll get calls on the 5th floor. Not on one, not on 1 through 4.
Is that a food or heat situation?
I just think they just follow the pipelines and then they're, what's there? And it also depends what's out there for them. If there's nothing to eat, 90% of it is just keeping your place.
Yeah.
Make their life miserable.
Well, that's what happened with this place. Before upstairs got renovated, downstairs was an open basement with an Irish broad from Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And she was just, her
Yeah.
her air mattress was just 1,000 rats, and she would just float every night. It was mayhem. We found out that we only get the small ones because there was a small hole behind our stove, so they're adorable.
Right.
Like the ones that go, boop, they do like a cute little hop. The
Little
third one,
field
like I don't want
mice.
to kill
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking thing.
I know, but listen,
And when you hear a
they
snap,
breed disease though. I hate to do it,
yeah,
but it's disease, hantavirus. You could die from that.
with the what?
Hantavirus.
Oh, it's what the Indians put on their hands for with weddings.
No, it's from like their urine and their poop. You get very sick.
So they shit on your food, you eat it.
Yeah.
You get henta.
Yeah.
That's what I had in college. It wasn't an STD.
Yeah,
it wasn't from. It was not from a
Yeah,
stripper.
Charlie's
dude.
Henta.
I got Charlie's henta.
Dude,
It's a great Vietnam movie.
fucking
Jesus,
mice.
Yeah.
Share your experience with Dr. Squash. I'll tell you my experience. I'm on bar number 3 right now. Since we got these, the corners. I'm telling you, dude. The box hold and the corners.
Yes.
I work right here on my traps after the gym to get knots out in the hot shower.
Really?
Game changer.
Yes.
Game changer.
they should put Squatch in one of those thermoguns or whatever.
Oh, just his head?
Yeah, no, just massage yourself and clean yourself with the Squatch.
It's high performance natural products. It's 98% natural, B Corp certified, no harmful ingredients. You have the look, smell, and feel your best. Sensory experience in the shower. That's probably the best thing for me is changing the flavors. I like to change it up. I got 3 colognes myself, so I have 6 different flavors of soap. Okay? This is the perfect holiday gift, stocking stuffer, or just treat yourself. Buy 3 soaps and get 3 soaps for free. $28 in savings. That's like getting each bar for $4. Offer valid only for new customers. Free shipping. One of Dr. Squatch's founding missions is to encourage men to pay attention to the ingredients they use on their body. So there's no aluminums, there's no shit that's going to make your hair fall out.
Yeah.
Here's the flavors. Cool, fresh.
I get dry skin. Do you feel like it moisturizes?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I need that.
You have dry skin?
After I shower, I feel like I got dry skin.
You got to use this cocoa butter oil.
Yeah, I've been lotioning my face, but the rest of my body I let just dry out.
Cool Fresh Aloe Soap, Pine Tar Soap, Fresh Falls Soap, Bay Rum Soap, Wood Barrel Bourbon Soap, Birchwood Breeze Soap, and One Time Soap Saver. Right now, Dr. Squatch is offering our listeners huge savings. All new customers will get 3 bar soap plus free shipping with any purchase of 3 bars. Just go to drsquash.com, Stuff Island, to receive this buy 3, get 3 offer. That's DRSQATCH.com/Stuff Island to buy 3 and get 3 free. It's their biggest campaign to date. Started with the hook. The soap you shower with is shit.
Fuck yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Waterboy, baby.
4:30.
Electrolytes. With the holidays approaching, our sponsor, Waterboy, is here to help you prepare for the nasty holiday hangovers. There's nothing worse than feeling like the Grinch while everyone else in the family is rocking around that Christmas tree, Tom. Let me tell you something. You don't want to be that guy. Waterboy is a hydration powder scientifically formulated to cut your hangover time in half. There are other hydration packs on the market, but nothing comes anywhere close to fighting those Sunday scaries like Waterboy. With 0 sugar and over 3 times the electrolytes of Liquid IV, your hangover will stand no chance. Unlike their competitors, Waterboy has added specific ingredients beyond just hydration to help with nausea, anxiety, and fatigue. We all know that hydration alone isn't enough to help after the holiday bender.
Can I give my personal endorsement to Waterboy?
Yeah.
Because this is real. It's fucking great. It has like this, I told you, Barton, it has this like pickling type of sensation. You know when you drink pickle juice after like a run or something? It has some tart. I read the ingredients. There's like ginger in one. There's like grapefruit or something, and then they have like all these other natural ingredients that make it give it it gives it
taste.
body. I'm not going
Yes.
to talk about the other
Yeah.
competitor, but
Yeah.
it feels like it's doing something.
Yes, it tastes so good. And the artwork on the bag is nice.
You like the artwork?
I like the little water boy. He's a little droplet of water.
Send
and
us a
he's
fucking
like-
shirt,
he
Water
kinda-
Boy. It's
yeah.
got to have merch with that little boy.
Yeah, dude, that guy. They've got to. You got to make a T-shirt.
He
You
looks
start
like
a
the
company
Pooh
like
character,
this?
right? In South Park, a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the whatever that juice is that breaks through the wall.
Kool-Aid?
Yeah,
You forgot the Kool-Aid man?
Kool-Aid man, yeah.
What's that red juice? That big guy jumps through the wall. Oh shit! I didn't forget Kool-Aid.
Dude,
You got anxiety.
I need some water boy, dude. I need some water boy to get my life together.
Shove it up your ass. Make it faster.
Waterboy's gluten-free, caffeine-free, dairy-free, vegan, and made right here in the US of A. A lot of things get worse as you get older, but your hangovers don't have to. Waterboy isn't a magic cure, but it's pretty damn close to one. Hundreds of thousands of people already trust Waterboy, we're two of them, as their hangover cure. It's time to stop dealing with the hangxiety alone. For a limited time, our listeners get an exclusive 15% off discount with our link at waterboy.com/StuffIsland. That's 15% off at waterboy.com/ don't backslash like a dumb like a dumbski /Stuff Island. It's time to be a ho hydrate this holiday season. It's time to ho hydrate this holiday season.
You think we're gonna edit one of those?
It's time to ho hydrate.
Are we done?
You're acting a little bit like a Grinch. Well, I'm rocking around.
No, we're
the
good. That's
Christmas
four.
tree.
Do you have mics right now?
No.
Yeah, do you need me
What
to
are you
go
worried
upstairs
about?
and take a
No.
look?
This is our
Oh,
guy. We
yeah.
got a guy.
No, I just more.
got a
more
guy now.
I got a guy
No.
for everything.
Yeah.
It's the best part about New
I
York.
got the
People are
cat.
like, why are you
the
living
cat.
there?
We haven't seen. I haven't seen.
Maybe the cat's
Hide her
keeping
hair,
away.
these
But then
mice
you
since
would
the
maybe
cat.
see it here.
The only thing I see here now, very, very tiny baby roaches. I mean, like straight out of the egg. They're dumb as shit. They don't even go into the roach motel, which I bought. I bought a roach motel.
Right.
And roach motels are for adult motels.
Yeah. Is it
Adult
in the
roaches.
kitchen or the bathroom?
They're in the bathroom and the kitchen.
It's always going to be by the water. Everything needs water to survive.
Can you put music behind that?
Be a man. Everything needs water. To survive. That fucking guy's crazy.
That's so funny. He's nuts. Dude.
I told him before you came, I'm still thinking of that needle in that guy's dick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. What do you say? What?
I don't know.
I mean, we
know.
told him on air that
yeah.
it was nuts.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The guy put.
But listen, if it works, some
That's
who-
I think that's a place we eventually arrived at. Is like it's kind of hot.
Wait, what?
not what I would say, but
Not
do you
to
mean
me,
we
but I would
arrived at?
think
oh, you did say like if his girlfriend like
Yeah.
if she's seeing
you're gonna
that
have a
being like,
super
"You're gonna
dick
do
after
that
this.
for
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
I'm gonna give you all.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
yeah.
And he's like, the thing's fucking rock hard.
right,
It's
right.
like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
what do you
that.
say? It's like 4 hours of fucking
Yeah.
That's got to
pink steel.
I mean,
4 hours of the pink steel. You know,
How the yeah.
that's a little crazy for me.
Where do you even get that?
I don't know. I mean,
it's got to be like Botox, where you got to have a dick doctor.
And there's
Botox is
probably
not-
it's probably bad. It's
Every
probably bad.
doctor they're starting to they pressure. Apparently, I've heard this from friends. You go to your regular dentist, and as they're working on your teeth, they're like, "I can also give you Botox." They just stare at your forehead, pressure you, going, "You got wrinkles. I could give you Botox. You want to sign up?"
yeah.
And they just sell it for the injection.
Jesus Christ.
It's a fucking racket. Most of these doctors and dentists are fucking criminals. They're not like our people here trying to kill vermin,
yeah.
keep the people safe from
Pest
rat
control.
shit and piss, giving us a disease that'll take away our children.
But now it's just so easy to take a pill. You don't need that shot. really.
Yeah.
But maybe for some people, he did say he had some issues, so maybe the pill doesn't work.
But it's got to be also like, if someone's like using heroin or something, they get like track marks. Probably has track marks on his dick.
Yeah, I mean, I remember hearing some porn stars would do that. They before Viagra, they would shoot their dick up.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I got to do like 5 scenes today because I can't work tomorrow.
What
I
a
don't know.
nightmare.
It's not.
That's
It's
a
not
hell.
is it
that's
worth that much to just
No.
stick a needle in your dick?
Damn, the day after
No, you
a
can get
long
into- you
porn
get a
shift
hobby.
must be the
Go to the gym, right?
It's
Yeah.
like walking in negative
book.
10-degree weather in New York and then finally getting home and taking your jacket off. Be like, I'm good for 24 hours.
More than that.
Taking your ski boots off after a long day of skiing. Getting a little beer to your lips.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't like that one either?
no, it's got to be a nightmare, dude. At the end of that day, you're a fucking male porn star. You suck.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the other side of the coin here.
No.
This guy's got empty nuts. He's doing a montage. The biggest issue with this is he wants to beat off more because it was so exciting for a couple hours. He's got all this imagery, and he wants to get one more load off. He's got nothing in the tank, and he's got no energy.
My cousin was married to a porn star.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It's fucking insane. It's insane what a world that they live in.
Oh my
But
god.
being a male porn star is not fun. I mean, these
Yeah.
guys have to they'll shoot different positions, scenes,
yeah.
and then they got to, you know what I mean?
Stop
it's
and
like,
take pictures.
and then it's like, okay, now it's time.
Yeah.
So usually they just fucking
Yeah.
beat off like crazy and
yeah.
money
Yeah.
shot, and then that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like what we think being with.
No.
Of course. I just want to
not-
keep this
I
rolling
know,
so that I
I know.
don't ruin everything. Because if
dude,
I know
it's not-
it's the whole, you don't want the sausage. You don't want to know how the sausage is being made.
Yeah.
I want to believe that this guy's having the time of his life and it's organic.
no.
And
I could,
dating a porn star is the worst because you think like, oh, I'm gonna go to threesomes and orgies and this, and she just wants to.
Be normal.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's not what you want.
Oh, dude, that was one. I forget what I need to fucking look this movie up, but it was one of my favorite documentaries ever.
Black poles, white holes.
No.
13.
Great doc. Jerked off about 15 times. No, but it was
The next day was hell.
no, it was like the document. It was like one of those like things that was like streaming on Netflix when Netflix first started streaming. They just had like a whole bunch of shit on there that would just like
Put
it was whatever they
everything
could
on
get.
there. Right,
Yeah.
right. It was like overloaded.
And it was like about like these just hot Japanese guys that would like they just hang out in a bar and girls.
First of all, there's only 3 in the last 300,000 years.
All right. There's these are
say
hot
hot
Japanese
Japanese women,
hot Japanese
You know when you see a
guys.
hot cheap Japanese guy, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That
Well,
actually worked.
I know. Well, they're all. I'm not saying they're hot to me. They're
I
hot
know
for
what you're
a
saying. Right, for a
They've
Ja-
set a trap for Japanese women.
right,
A
right.
Japanese.
But it's these hot Japanese guys just hang out in in this bar,
Right.
and women were coming in and they were paying them like tons of money to just like hang out and drink with them and not fuck.
Wow.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
Like, what the fuck is happening? And then in the middle of the documentary, you find out that all the women in there are prostitutes. And they spend their whole day just getting fucked.
Right.
And all they want to do is go hang out with a guy and
Right.
just have a conversation.
That makes sense.
And they're paying all of their hooker money to these hot guys to just chill with them and not fuck them at all.
right. They don't want to be bothered. They
Yes.
don't want some guy to try to fuck them. And
Dude,
Yeah.
it is
yeah.
a mind bender.
Wow.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like the opposite world of extermination. These are just a couple rats trying not to get killed.
Dude, yeah.
I could see, they're raw by the end of the day, and they just want to have a drink.
Yeah, and it's
Right?
just and it's the
your
sex is
fluids.
so empty.
Yeah.
And I've seen that too. I've seen guys jerking off, getting ready for the money shot, and I can just tell by the way they're jerking off that it's just like you can't even come from
Right,
fucking a
I
woman.
can tell by the way
Right.
he's
There's no,
jerking off.
there's no coming from sex.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine watching
yeah.
porn going, I can tell by the way he's beating off.
Yeah,
This guy's had a hard day.
yeah.
He's not in this conversation right now.
I can tell that it's like
Stop being
yeah.
so cerebral watching porn.
dude. This is I can just tell that it's like he needs to touch his dick in a very specific, fucking dark, weird way
Yeah,
because he's like so deep down this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Then he pulls a Yankee candle out of his ass and, he's
there's
like, I didn't want to do that either.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's no girl hot enough and there's nothing they could do to actually make him come.
I shouldn't say this, but
It's
I'm going to say it.
hellish.
The only time I've ever taken I'm not a strip club guy. I don't do that. I've been there a bunch,
of
obviously, here and there. But I'm not, I don't do that. They say it's very difficult to pull a stripper. You can't take a stripper home. It's against the rules. It's very difficult because it's bouncers and you know. They also don't want to sleep with a patron.
Right.
The only time I ever did was because of the situation you're speaking of, where I got to speak to her in Virginia at a conference of my work when I was in corporate America.
Yeah.
And the place opened in this like small town. This place was open at like 3 and the conference wasn't until 5. So we had like 2.5, 3 hours before they actually danced.
Yeah.
So me and my boss at the time just sat around this small table with cigarette-ridden rugs and just talked to these women as people.
Right.
So there was a connection there. I had to meet her. My boss had to pick her up because he had his car. We had to go to a train station like a half mile away because the bouncer had to take her home somewhere.
Yeah,
and then she met me.
She had to like show that she was not. Oh, they get really
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Oh, yeah.
spy
Yeah,
game.
you
dude. You
protect
gotta like
your-
switch cars.
Yes, yes, dude, yeah.
Take your chip out of your phone.
Yeah. And it was basically due to the fact that like, you know, we humanized her for a moment because as soon as the club starts, it's just you're on. It's action.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like those Asian women.
Well, she's like the Asian.
I
woman.
mean,
you're like one of the hot Japanese guys.
Yeah, I was a hot Japanese guy for a day.
My buddy used to get pull strippers once in a while, but his thing was like, you can't be a mark. You know, like in other words, they'd come up to him and be like, "You want a lap dance?"
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "I don't do that." But my buddy will have one, and he'll give her one. You know, can I get you a drink? Before you know it, he's got her number, and he's got, you know, so it happens.
Yeah,
it happens.
You play
know?
the gentleman role.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you just above it.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
like,
I don't want to kill the rats, but I have to protect the people.
It's not bad.
I'm
it's
not
not
here to
about
fuck all
killing
the
him. It's about making it.
Yeah. Just trying to show him a good time.
Yeah. His dad just died. You mind gargling on my dick?
Coming to the stage, passion.
Yeah,
Passion
ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen,
main
stage number 4, the beautiful Passion.
Electra, you're next. Electra.
What's the last strip joint we've been to?
Jeez. You ever go to You ever go to strip joints in Tampa?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The best.
Tampa
Really?
and
Mons Venus,
Fort
it's
Lauderdale.
all nude. You can't drink, so there's like a liquor store right next door.
Yeah.
You tie one on and you go in there, and it's, you know. Yeah. My buddy went to school in Tampa. And when we went to the strip club, he's like, "Listen, I'm going to give you a little advice." I said, "What?" He goes, "Wear sweatpants with no
Yeah.
underwear."
Yeah, of course.
God.
I was like, "What?" He
If
goes,
you
"Yeah."
can get in with sweatpants, it's a problem. That's crazy.
Mons Venus is the greatest strip club.
There's no dress code.
What's it called?
Mons Venus.
Mons Venus?
Mons Venus. All nude.
Yeah.
No booze.
No booze. But
How are they making their money? Food's good?
You've never
you
been
gotta
to
buy like a you gotta buy a $30 Coke.
What about the mini hot dogs?
And they have a
Is it relish?
they have a charge to walk in.
Yeah.
But yeah. No. So, yeah, strip clubs in Florida are crazy.
Dude, Philly we used to go a couple places in high school. You could bring, it's BYOB. We'd roll a quarter keg in this place called Show and Tell.
Oh, yeah.
Tap a keg. Just a bunch of 15,
I
16
never
year
went
old
to
kids.
Show and Tell. I've never been inside a Show and Tell.
Well, I mean, you didn't go to Philly till college, so there's no reason you would.
No, people were going. People were going.
You were
The team
weren't
had
hungry?
a heavy presence.
Where is that in Philly?
In Show and Tell. It's on like
It's
Columbus Boulevard.
Columbus, yeah,
It's
south.
down by the docks.
It's right before the stadium, on the way to the stadium in Columbus. It's a fucking shithole.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
The black lights come on, you can count the knife wounds in their sides. Real hotties, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, it's come a long way. It's not that bad.
There was a
I
place
bet
over
it's
here.
nice
There
now.
was a place over here called the Penny Whistle.
There's a place
was
right here
sick.
that's still open. I've never
Yeah.
been to, and I'm dying to go to.
Giuliani ruined it for us.
Did he?
Strip clubs. Yeah, he closed all the strip clubs down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's still
No,
open.
they have to be like 100 feet from a school or
Yeah.
a residence. But back in the day, I mean, it was
Yeah.
crazy.
This one's in between like 6 auto body shops,
Yeah,
which I
it's gotta
imagine
be in
is
a
the entire.
commercial kind
Yeah,
of setting.
yeah.
So Fucking Giuliani.
We can open one.
You can, but I wouldn't do it here.
Yeah.
Let's move to Tampa.
Fuck Giuliani, dude.
Just take a flight to Tampa. They
Speaking
gotta be
of
cheap.
large rats, Giuliani's the largest fucking rat we have. What can you do about him? I don't know. And I'm not talking about giving him the water. You know what I'm saying?
He's out of his fucking mind
Yeah,
now.
he's
but,
crazy, dude.
But
What happened to
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
man?
he's fucking lost his
Power.
rocker. But it's like you talk to any New Yorkers that lived here in like the 80s and 90s, they're like he
He
cleaned
did
up
clean
the
up the
city.
city.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, his police department.
He needs to
did.
clean up his dentures.
Yeah,
That
he's
guy's
just-
teeth
it's
are
like
horrendous.
Dude, his
embarrassing now.
face was melting on air.
He's got candy corn teeth, dude. His breath. You can smell his breath through the television.
Oh my god. Yeah. He looks like one of the nutcrackers like that you just like you know,
I know
you pull
what
the
you mean.
back.
With the hair. and the- My,
This is his season, dude.
Yes.
He's going to
You're
make some
right. When
money.
he put the fucking
Yeah.
nut in his mouth.
Yeah. Put him next to the tree. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Are you still working full time?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your schedule? Monday, Friday?
Yeah. Sometimes
On call?
working Saturday. Yeah. Like I can move stuff around. you
Yeah.
know? Being the boss has its advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a whole crew of...
Got a few guys.
Yeah. So you're the head rat and you got a bunch of mice.
Yeah, exactly.
You want my design team work on your logo?
Sure. Why not?
We should do some merch. Some mice merch.
Mouse merch.
Mouse merch. Be pretty
Pest
sick.
control. Yeah. Brought to you by Stuff Island.
Yeah. What's your company name?
Riley Pest Solutions.
There you go.
You're a Riley?
I'm a Riley.
Your last name's Riley?
Irish.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm Irish and Italian.
I know you are.
There you go.
That's why
Only
I
the
love
good
you.
half.
Hey, you doing,
The
baby?
Italian, the good half.
These are the best people. You know?
Yeah.
We're
When they're
mixed.
mostly Irish, but they look sweet.
Fusion. The Dragon Ball Z thing. Just fucking-
I was like, okay,
God.
it's cool.
They
That's-
fuse to get more power. Yeah.
Makes so much sense, and now it's funny. It scared the fuck out of me when I was staring at your eyes.
Yeah, when they're facing a very difficult villain, they fuse.
Oh, they fuse. Yeah. It was
yeah.
like when we were growing up, we had the Wonder Twin powers activate.
Yeah, yeah.
Form of water. One guy was only water stuff.
Form of an Irish guy with a big dick.
We got a friendly Irish guy. Somebody give me a big fucking dick.
You had a piss?
I can wait.
You
We're
piss
close.
a lot, brother.
I piss every hour.
You getting old.
But you pissed after him,
What?
and he's still going strong.
And I'm drinking. You're not even drinking.
I was drinking.
Tommy's a lightweight.
I wish, dude. Yeah, that's the one thing. That'll fuck. Oh, that's the one thing that fucked
Tommy,
me
you
up.
drunk again?
You don't even-
Exterminator challenged me. Shut up, bitch.
I do that more for the bottle of whiskey. No, I had a couple of drinks with Declan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Downtown.
we're getting the that beer you have in your hand. They're making a Stuff Island.
Oh, really?
Stuff
Finback,
Island
I
Finback.
move a little my back. I got a back problem.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, a little bit. I get spasms
You on your feet a lot?
all day.
Yeah, that's what
I'm in the car too. You know.
I'm sorry. I put a little more emphasis staring at your face. You're on your feet a lot.
Yeah.
I said, you on your feet a lot?
I heard what you said.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a Stuff Island, huh?
Yeah. Stuff Island beer.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming January.
January 20th.
All right, nice.
Very exciting
Gonna
stuff.
do the commercials for that too.
Now let's do ads here.
Yeah. We're just going to
I don't know.
Those
They
ad
don't-
reads, guys.
I know.
We need help.
I
What?
I think we're
You don't
good.
think they're good?
It's a little long too.
Yeah,
I'm a regular guy, and I'm giving you some advice.
yeah. I like this.
Break
It's
it up
tough.
a little bit.
I like his attitude.
You know, maybe do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes instead of 6 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
One day was 6 minutes. But you got to sell your shit because you guys are amazing.
You could skip. You could skip through it, right? That's the debate we have.
Not
Is-
audio.
What?
Can you do it on Spotify?
Yeah. You can
I
fast
don't know. I
forward.
do YouTube, so I'm just like
You
10
watch.
seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. You think I'm a porn star beating off? 10 seconds, 10 seconds. No,
This guy looks angry. No, but if you listen to it, it's actually entertaining.
Oh, definitely. That's why it's good.
yeah, that's the
You're
point.
gonna miss some good content in there.
Right.
It's an extra 6 minutes of a podcast, essentially.
This is true.
Just happens to have a little ad read in there.
You used to do it live.
We used to do it live when we didn't have other things going on.
Right.
So now we have other things going on. Things are coming up. You understand?
Yeah.
Busy, I know.
Yeah.
The live ones would go on forever.
Right.
Yeah.
But I
love
guess
what
you can go, you can leave and come back and not feel bad.
If you're not on our Patreon and you're just getting free content once a week, you don't have a say in anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that. No podcast is late. And also like no podcast ad read is long.
Right.
It's not up to you.
Right.
Enjoy your free content and shut the fuck up.
I'm appreciative for every listener.
Of course.
No,
I
of
care
course
about- I
I
care
like
about
the
what they
listening,
think.
but it's
Right.
like you can't just go.
This
We're
is good
making money
feedback.
off that. That's
What-
extra money that we use to do our other stuff,
Right. Of course.
and that's why we're busy.
it's a
Somebody's
business.
like, "Don't pre-record too long." That game was 3 weeks ago. It's like, shut the fuck up.
That wasn't
we got other stuff on the
embarrassing. That was an
calendar.
embarrassing stretch.
Okay.
Because we were talking about the Phillies and how psyched we were for about a month after they were out of the playoffs. That was a rough
That
stretch.
time you were right.
That was.
We shouldn't have
That
done
was
that.
yes. We'll never. We'll
Still
ne-
talking about the Eagles beating the Chiefs? The Eagles are going to beat the Chiefs,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Really? Huh? The fuck?
Yeah. We
Joe
will.
Carter's not going to do shit against the Phillies.
Yeah. We will never bank episodes during
Right.
a playoff run ever again. That
All
was
right, dude.
our bad.
Thanks for coming,
Yeah.
man. You're a fucking blast.
Yeah. This was fucking.
You see how
great.
quick that was,
That wasn't bad.
right?
Yeah.
It's easy peasy.
Nice.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
Riley,
Stuff Island.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Do you have anything you wanted to ask us? Besides the
How big's
ad,
your birds?
it's big enough.
yeah.
That's all that matters.
I've always said that it's like if I'm fucking bad, it's not my dick's fault. Yeah.
I've never heard
Like
you
it-
say that.
Oh, really?
You're acting like you've been saying it all the
I
time.
say it all-
I actually like
He says
it.
it all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
I always say.
Yeah.
well, you're
If
not
it
in the
goes
room,
like-
Tommy.
Yeah.
He's just by himself
yeah.
beating off. As I always say to myself. Just beating off in the mirror. If she don't like it, it's not my dick's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm in the middle of fucking and it doesn't seem like it's going that well, I know it's just I'm not doing the right things.
Or it's chemistry. Chemistry could be off.
Oh yeah, well that's
You know what I mean?
It's true.
that I can't recover from. I get mad.
Remember I was telling you when you get older, things you don't care about things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That too, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
got me for 1 minute, baby. Enjoy it.
Lock your seatbelt in.
You came already? What? You got another quarter? Yeah. All right, hell yeah,
All
man.
right, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Merry Christmas!
I was going to say
It wouldn't be Christmas. It wouldn't be Christmas
if it
without
didn't start
electrical
problem 100%. You should have seen how fucking beautiful this place was. This dollar store tree light was gorgeous. It made the whole room pop. The energy was high. Everybody was singing Christmas carols. This is the button you did, right?
Now you're getting close.
Yeah, I know. I was nervous.
Oh, fuck.
But now it's not fucking merry anymore. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Now all I can think about is you fucking pulled it by the wires.
yeah, I
you
know,
never.
dude. If your fucking family doesn't start Christmas with a fight about a light, then who are you? But
Oh yeah, they fucked up.
yeah. All I did was pull it out, Steve.
You told me to pull it out.
Gee, you're so aggressive. Why couldn't you just loosen it a little bit? Anyway, happy holidays. This is Stuff Island's Christmas episode where we're going to give you one of the best dishes that you can make. I'm all flustered.
From here on out.
I got to be honest.
From here
this
on out.
fucked me up, dude.
I
This
know.
fucked me up.
I know.
We stopped by the dollar store. I got fleeced by this broad. Yeah, we just got fucking fleeced. $24 for this piece of shit racket. Plugged in twice. Damn. All right, well, this is a braised lamb shank we're gonna make for you today, which is fucking gorgeous. We had one of our most popular dishes so far was our short rib ragu. Fans send me pictures of short rib ragu being made and they're very proud of it because it's very easy, but when you taste it, someone you're making this for will go nuts. Spin on that,
A little holiday spin.
lamb shank.
Underneath the mistletoe is going to be a little braised lamb shank.
Fuck you, dude. I thought it came out manly. I don't think it was too commercialized, was it?
I like you trying to find your balance after
Dude, I'm
speed
so-
wobbles.
It's gonna take 3 more turns, dude. I'm wobbling for the next 5-6 minutes. Easy.
The ambiance breaks down. Tommy's short.
It's all about ambiance. You know how powerful lighting is to me.
Now, this is my ideal living room light.
It's insane how true and accurate that is.
I knew
This
that.
is what his dinner table looks like. We fight about it once a week.
I don't want any secrets at the table.
Kiss your hands. So we're gonna do are you garbage type shit. Answer's yes. This is so cute though, right? What's the green? What's this thing?
It's a drying mat
Oh, okay.
for dishes.
Yeah, or we could just use it for our goods and services. Get the
What
mat.
does that mean?
Get the mat.
Goods
That
and
means get the
services.
mat. I mean, for dollar store shit, this is like this. It's warm. It's Christmassy.
Yeah.
It's Saran wrap now. This is gonna go fine after this. This is gonna go fine after this. You know, every time we do this walk, I pretend. I'm like, maybe if they think we're shooting like a movie or like something that it's kind of improv.
Yeah, yeah.
Does it make me feel less embarrassed?
Yeah, yeah.
And it never
just
works.
like stand against the wall like this.
Just lighting a cigarette. On film, I just love the look of just lighting a smoke, like just looking around. You're like, what's going on in this guy's fucking head?
Yeah.
Is he gonna quit? Is he gonna kill somebody? The drama in
Yeah.
one simple movement.
Well, that's
We gotta
because
start firing a cigarette off before we do this walk.
it's also tough, you know, when you're standing in a scene, when you're just standing in a scene.
Actually,
when I'm talking, I'm walking away from people, I'm walking back towards them.
Yeah.
The idea of standing still and delivering words to someone is just anxiety. It makes me rip apart.